Okay, I'm live. I love it. Okay, so just wanted to throw up a live stream here. Probably going to be short, so those of you that don't catch this when it's actually going on, you can catch it, later on. But just a quick live stream to give you guys an update on the channel. No, I haven't forgotten about it. Uh, I understand that I haven't put a lot of updates to it. 2019 has been a very busy year. Um, Work and family life and just you name it, millions of things stacking up kind of slowed me down, kept me from keeping up with the channel as much as I'd like to. So, but there, I mean, there's good news. I've been editing. I've got all the episodes for TNL that are waiting to be posted. Those have all been edited. I'm working on getting those uploaded. Once they get them uploaded, they'll all be scheduled. You guys will start seeing sort of a regular cadence of episodes going back into the channel, so be able to catch up on some of the old news. And also, I wanted to provide an update on what essentially is going to have to be called the Jersey Bird. I had a project that I was working on, Ken Heron's second crash drone, the one that he crashed in Jersey. And we worked on that one for quite a while. It took longer than I expected, partly because of just stuff that was going on family wise. But the other part was that we had a lot of problems making it work. There was a lot of hidden damage. There was a lot of things that surprised us as we were progressing through the repairs. So I can show you this much. It's all together, and I can say that it flies. That's the other thing. But unfortunately, the camera from this part all the way down completely trashed. Every single component in that entire thing needs to be replaced. The motors, the ESCs, you name it. It's all. It took, I guess, an impact that was way beyond what we had thought it had taken. The camera will come on, but it's just blurry. I mean, you can't see anything. It won't focus. The gimbal won't maneuver. You can't do anything with it. So, but the problem with it is also that the cost of repairing this drone is more than the value of the drone at this point. So talked with Ken. His feeling is that he doesn't want to invest. He doesn't want to spend that much money on a drone that's been crashed when he can take the same amount of funds and put it into a 2.0 Phantom 4 that gives him OcuSync and it matches the existing drone that he has right now. So I paid for the remainder of the repairs for this one. He's agreed to pass this one on to me. I will probably at a later date, sometime, I don't know when, do a video series on the gimbal where we'll take it apart and try to fix it or go through all the components. One thing I know that I want to do is I want to tear this camera completely apart. I think you guys will probably get a kick going through the camera and everything that's inside of it. So that's one thing we'll definitely do is we'll just, because this camera is pretty much toast, we'll just tear it apart, have some fun with it. So aside from that, this is a future project, which I'm changing the name to it. I'm just going to call it the Jersey Bird for this point. I don't even know if I'm going to put the Heron stickers back on it or not. I'm not really sure what direction I want to take, other than the fact that I know that I've got a flying frame. I have the original Heron Bird, obviously, and it still flies. I take very good care of it. So now I have two. Other than that, that's basically where that project stands. So the next thing that I'll work on project-wise is Art Carlson's project for taking the Phantom 3 and putting it into the folding frame. So starting 2020, start looking for posts for that. I'll get all the equipment set together and the soldering station set up, and we'll just start putting that one together and make a folding or a folding Phantom, which I'm actually kind of interested to see how that one's going to come out. Let's see. Drone worship. Yeah, I know. It's because it's the DJI. He never has anything positive to say about. Well, no, he does have positive things to say about DJI. Just he would probably say more positive things about other drones. So, aside from that, that's just the update that I have. It's kind of short and simple. I will start getting the TNL videos pushed in, and you guys will start seeing those pop up here. I know that I posted one today. I have another one scheduled for tomorrow at noon. And I'm working on, I've got all of the editing done. It's just this mass crunch of uploads that I've got to catch up with. So I'll get those into the system and get them scheduled out so that you guys have the videos. It's not even okay. It's not a Phantom 3 standard. It's a Phantom 3 professional, I believe. So, and I'm less concerned about the GPS legacy stuff as much as I am completing the project. I want to see a folding Phantom. I think it'd be pretty cool. I remember when these kits came out, the very first time I ever saw one, I was kind of intrigued with it. And I saw a video of some guy in China that, had put his together and flew it, and it flew pretty well. The only thing I didn't like about it was how the gimbal was exposed. And that's the one thing I think afterwards, once I get finished with this, is that I'm probably going to sit down with Jerry Calverley and come up with some sort of I guess a rig or something around where the gimbal is to try to protect it, so that if it comes down, that there's something else that hits the ground before the gimbal does, because it is literally just dangling out there, sort of on its own. And it's a little bit unnerving. It's similar to the way the Mavic Pro is. I mean, the camera is kind of dangling out there on those too. Let's see. Fabric hard to. Yes, I have to admit, I have seen quite a few videos where people have gone through the process of building it and had problems with the drone afterwards. I've watched several videos now of people that have gone through and put the kit together. And I noticed the difference between the ones that failed and the ones that didn't fail was the pre-work that they did. There was a lot of effort on the pre-work for the ones that were more successful. They went through and they pre-soldered all the connections, and they got all of the stuff perfect. They tested the lines, they tested all the wires, they made sure that everything was good before they ever even went to the point of sticking it in the frame. So what I plan on doing is sitting down and duplicating the process that worked, and this guy had a very comprehensive video that he went through and showed all the different steps that he took. And I'm going to duplicate that level of effort to get the Fabric built. Because I really am, Art sent me that, I think, a year and a half ago, and I want to make sure that I get that finished. So, but it is going to be intriguing. The fun part is going to be tearing the Phantom apart, because the one thing about the kit that's unique is that in a Phantom, all the boards pancake over each other, right? Because it's got that sort of a vertical stack. And whereas the Fabric, it's all stretched out. So now all these things are no longer pancakes. So you have all these extensions that allow you to put the components side by side and kind of stretch it out, which is, I think, a better design, at least from the way that it expends or dissipates the heat from the boards. It doesn't require the same level of cooling and level of ventilation. So I think that's kind of interesting. The only thing that's kind of concerning is the material that the kit is made out of. It's very, very light plastic. And I've heard a lot of stories where it's really easy to strip the screws or strip the holes. So I'm going to try to be excessively careful with that, because I don't want to end up damaging the frame using the screws that come with it. So hopefully that will not be an issue, and I'll be able to put this thing together relatively quickly. I think the Fabric shouldn't take more than a couple of weeks to build it right. Yes, that's why people are mixing carbon fiber with plastic, because it's, that'd probably be a good idea. Yeah, I'd probably go through and reinforce all of the screw holes, try to make it a little bit better. So, all right, well, that's it for this channel update. I wanted to keep it kind of simple and quick, but the channel's not not dead. I just have been completely swamped. And do look forward to 2020. Look forward to getting these drones out and actually filming some stuff worthwhile, and add some more videos to my channel that don't involve news. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a fantastic Christmas and have an excellent new year. And of course, by all means, continue to stay tuned to the TNL News show, as well as Ken Heron's live stream every Thursday night. It just gets better with age. So take care to all. Thank you very much for timing in, and have yourselves a safe and wonderful holiday season. Where's the button? End stream. Yeah, end the stream.